Welcome to this live. I am Elasa, your guide, and it is 882024. So it's 888 Lyons Gate. And we're really looking at the body map right now. And we're being guided to jump on here and share about the seemingly dark night of the soul's journey, like when you find yourself in a pit, let's say, when you find that you have a wound or something of a pain, remembering that, in the toroidal field, that pain in the body is actually bleeding charge. It's when the soul that you are went away from your authenticity, or you possibly understood or misunderstood something that kept you in the dark or kept you feeling fractured or hurt. And so when we find ourselves at these activation portals where there's a lot of energy being lifted up for yourself and for the mass mind, we really want to not discount or feel like something's out to get us, or why can't I get rid of X, Y, or Z? We want to dive into it. You want to push into it, because truly all wounds, when understood and understood, will then turn the tide. It'll turn from the bleed of charge to the return of the charge of the light, the photonic light. So the spin will shift on the particle, which will then bring home and heal, or bring back into the wholeness that you already are, because truly there is no healing. Even when we say healing in, terms of like you're getting a healing, it's ultimately around thought and understanding. As soon as we understand something, we instantly shift back into the higher frequency pattern of wholeness, and there's no wound. It can quantum disappear, instantly come back to that perfected alignment. So the beauty about when you find yourself feeling a lot of energy, or you feel that you've come upon a wound, is to celebrate it and dig into it, like press into it, ask it questions, love on it, tell it how much you love it, ask where it began, because the body is a subconscious, unconscious map of all of your Akashic records. And so all that you would ever need to know about is held in the unconscious and subconscious programming, or the mapping system. The files are all held within this body, and then essentially projecting out in front of you those 95% codes of unconscious material, mapping files, Akashic records, and that's how you see everything in front of you from that memory. So when we have something that really calls our attention, whether it's emotional, mental, or a physical feeling of pain, we want to go into that and ask it questions, tell it we love it, and find the conception points of why it's showing up or why it's not going away for some of us. And when we do so, we may find like layers upon layers of files and charts and records and details, or layers of self-communication that wants to happen. We'll discover so much. We'll discover our infinite nature, and we'll discover all that we've ever been this lifetime and others in those self-communication. So I was just really looking at that, and like celebrating the wound, and as a opportunity to find out more, so that you can be the greatest you now. And so in the dream last night, we were going up the Ascension School tower. It was like a very tall building. And so when I dream about the Ascension School, or the floors of a building, um, I'm or a mountain, I'm really remembering about what floor do I find myself on in the dream, and then in the waking day, I can then understand how things are going to cascade and happen from the dream remembrance, because for me, my dreams the night before, typically all the next day, or if it's a lot of light, I might dream it, weeks ahead. So we were in a very tall tower, and it was a big ascension school, and we were going all the way to the top floor. And I was looking at these white moldable pieces, and I was asking you, like, what do you really want? Why are you really here? And you're a legend, like your star stuff. Why are you choosing to have this experience right now? What do you want to do? How do you want to mold your star stuff? So that's my 888 request to myself and to you is, you're a legend. You came here to shine the star that you are. The sum total of all the records brought you right here, right now, to literally show up in a certain way and configuration. So if you are finding yourself in a dark night or a shadow or fear, a pain, like that's you. Your bigger being is like, knock, knock. It's time to really digest that. Go into it. What are you not serving for yourself? Like, what are you missing out on? What haven't you listened to about what's knocking on your door? And ask all the information you need to find out, love on it, and then dematerialize that version, those imprints within and around you that were holding that in place because you just got all the information, and then dial into the top of the tower to the Godhead, and remember who you are and why you came here. What is it that you want to do? If you were to leave today out of the avatar experience and you're in the heaven's gates and you're looking down, did you do all the things that you wanted to do? Did you leave your legacy? And if you didn't, you can die right now, transition, and come right back into this new experience right now as the new identity, as a new version you. So it's up to you to really push into that white star stuff material and love on it, forgive it, understand it, and then repurpose it. Now, okay, so now you heard yourself, or you looked down from the tower and saw what you want to be known for, what you want to do, what you want to celebrate about this experience of being in this life, being in this magical experience, this magical toroidal instant projection from the sum total of my new thoughts, my new frequencies, my new feelings that I can have. I can generate a feeling in any moment, and that feeling is the vibrational pattern that's going to move that star stuff into position from the thoughts I'm having. You have to remember in the Emerald Tablets that the wisdom that Thoth left behind, he said, the pyramids were built from a thought. Everything is being built from your thoughts. So as the legend that you are, think the story, think and create this new now. So we'll leave on an activation and a assignment to write out, think out, sing out, write out, speak out the legend that you are right now. Not that what you're going to be, but what you're choosing, what you're having right now. I'm a legend that came here to open up a star soul school next week in co-op style, and welcome these star bright children that are going to show us and teach us the star stuff, teach us their genius. I'm going to hold space with other amazing soul guides to see these magical children unfurl their wings and literally cascade before us all that they came here to bring. I love this life, right? So script out, know out, write out anything that's being shown to you in the high point of the tower, the Godhead. What are you molding? So let's go ahead and close our eyes for this activation. And with your hand to your heart, take 3 deep breaths. My dog Gracie's sighing for us. And one more. And then if there's anywhere in your body map that has something awareness, it's pulling you towards it. Maybe it's a great feeling area, but maybe there's an ache for some of you. And just go to that area and just love on it for a moment and ask it anything that it wants to tell you right now. And then honor the feeling, the knowing, the seeing. If you didn't get anything, just the opportunity to be with it for a moment. And then tell it you love it. And then imagine right now that we can let go of any old version, any old imprint or identity that we've been carrying around that is not aligned to the star stuff at the tower of the Godhead that you are going to shine forth in a moment. So everything, just imagine you're letting go, dematerialize. Behind your eyes, you see blackness. So let go of everything in the form, the body form that's holding any old pain, the form or imprints in your home or where you're listening to this. Dissolve, dismantle, expand. And then rise, take a deep breath up to the top of your tower. Turn your eyes up, smile, and beam your source light all the way down as far as you can. So this huge light that you are, take a few deep breaths there. Smile, and the star that you are, the legend, this amazing, miraculous, beyond any sort of number being that can co-create with vibrational star ability just through feeling and vision, anything in front of it. Celebrate that. And see one clear vision of what you came here to do. And hands back to heart. As we soar through the gate, the stargate that we are, opening our eyes, and go do one of those things right now. Until next time, we love you.